or afternoon because it is actually afternoon. Today is cleaning day, yay! Okay, it's not exactly the most exciting thing in the world, but it is cleaning day. We are cleaning out the car because I'm getting ready to go to Georgia. I'm gonna have mixed emotions about going to Georgia. Number one, the drive stinks because it is 7.5 hours. I'm by myself with this guy who does pretty well, but he likes to sit right in my face, and obviously he can't do that while I'm driving. And then I have to leave Derek at home, and it stinks even more this time because I'm taking Tiny with me to leave at his parents' house because we're going on a cruise next week. And you're too young to stay by yourself. I'm sorry. You're too little. You cannot stay by yourself. So Derek's here by himself. Today is Sunday. I'm leaving this evening at like 7 o'clock, and then I will be back on either Wednesday evening or Thursday morning. So I'm not gone for too long, but I still hate leaving them. So we got out here with the trash bags and everything to clean the car out, and we forgot the key. So I had to go back in and grab the key, and when I went in to grab the key, I grabbed you guys too. So this guy is cleaning my windows so nicely. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. It's only 30 bucks.
30 bucks?
Yeah.
You better clean those windows like you've never cleaned them before. Who else has this problem where all of a sudden you start cleaning out your car and you realize that you have a ton of stuff that you didn't realize that you still had because it's been just sitting in your car? Like this map, well, it's a box, but there's a map in here that my aunt got us for Christmas. And it's really, really pretty. It's framed, and she got little push pins so that we could put like places that we've been and places that we want to go. But it's literally been in here since Christmas, and we don't really have that much room for it, which is why it's been in the car. But now that we're cleaning out the car, we have to find a place for it to go. Sorry, Tiny, your space in the house is now going to be taken up by a picture. I'm a real man. I'm carrying the heavy stuff.
She's got the big picture frame. I've only got this little box.
Yeah.
But we got it all cleaned out, ready for your trip back. Tiny's freaking out because he thinks we're gonna leave without him. Isn't that right, boo-boo? He always thinks, like, if we ever get a suitcase out or anything, he's like, oh my gosh, they're gonna leave me here and I'm gonna starve to death and they're not gonna put food out. I swear that's what goes through his mind. But you're going with her.
Yeah, we're going to Georgia, pal. So, Derek.
What?
Please, while I am gone, refrain from letting your party animals destroy the house because we have to have people over on Friday. So when you have your not so crazy parties, could you please just make sure that they don't get out of hand?
We will avoid alcohol this time.
Okay. Yeah.
That should
try to keep from staining the carpet, breaking the lights, breaking the windows. Just keep it down a little bit while I'm gone.
PG-13.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Every time I leave, he always has all these big parties with all of these crazy people, and I come back and the house is a mess. So anyways, I am getting ready to head out the door. I'm going to get my hair done today. I'm going to get it cut, and then I'm getting it thinned out, which I have to do. The time before last when I got my hair cut, I did get it thinned out, and I loved it. Then the time after that, I didn't, and it's just been a crazy, crazy mess. And so I'm going to get it thinned out once again today. And then she's going to straighten it for me. So I love having my hair straight. I'm just really, really lazy when it comes to it. I'm thinking about getting it relaxed for my birthday in March. If any of you guys have had your hair relaxed or had some kind of relaxing treatment done, let me know how you liked it because I'm a little bit nervous that I'm not going to like it or that something will go wrong. And I'm gonna have purple hair that like sticks everywhere even worse than it does now. That's the opposite of what I want. All right, guys, I finished getting my hair done. It's shorter and it's straight now and it's down, which will not last for very long because I hate hair that's around my face and in my face and blah, all over the place. So anyways, I am getting ready to head out the door. I hate leaving. I hate leaving so bad. I don't like being without my hubby. And so to have to drive for the next 8 hours with the dog is not very thrilling. Thankfully, it's only for a few days, and I really do need to do it. I have a harder time leaving when it's just like I want to go see my family, but I need to take Tiny up so before we go on our cruise. So hopefully Derek is okay. I know he'll be okay. It's only for a couple of days, and he's working all of those days anyway, so it's not like we would be able to do a ton. But yeah, I'm going to miss him, and I hate driving. I hate it so very much. So I'm gonna get the car packed, and I'm gonna head out the door. All right, honey. It's time for me to go.
I know. You gotta head out.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you. Go sport your new hairdo.
I know, I'm gonna get into like the snow and wet stuff and it's gonna be like boing.
It's gonna be like... So,
I'll miss
you got
you.
a long trip.
Try not to have too many fun parties without me.
No fun party. You got this guy though.
Yep.
By yourself.
I know. Don't worry, I'll just tie you to the top of the car.
But when are you
Anyways.
coming back?
Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay. So not too long.
No. Love you.
Love you.
I'll see you later.
Bye, baby. Mwah.
Okay guys, we made it to Georgia. Tiny and I are only about 30 minutes away from my dad's house, but look what I found. I'm probably gonna look like a lunatic Floridian out here documenting this, but I just have to show you what I found. Look at this glorious, beautiful white powder. I just have to touch it now. Oh, it's like ice. It's not even fluffy. But I didn't think I was gonna see snow this year because we're in Florida, obviously, and we just don't get any snow. But look, all of the snow. It's so beautiful, but I'm glad that we don't have it in Florida because it's pretty to look at for a little while, but it is freezing out here. Hey guys, I am almost to my dad's house. I'm like 10 minutes away. I'm just driving on some little back roads that I actually grew up on, and it has been a little bit tough for me. If you go back and watch the Mother's Day vlog from last year, I believe it was, is when I shared with you guys that my mom actually passed away from breast cancer when I was 16. And we actually lived in the small town in Georgia that Derek and I met in. We lived on like a certain part of town that's kind of like out of the way, and so I don't pass our old house or kind of where we used to live very much. And I just drove by actually the house that we lived in, and it's tough. Kind of driving down the road, I was thinking about how we used to make that drive every day, and I used to just think that it was normal life, you know, like you get used to it and you get used to having your parents around and you get used to having your siblings, and you don't ever think about there being a day when you might not have one of them. My mom was my absolute best friend in the whole entire world. We were homeschooled, my sisters and I, when we were younger, so we were all really, really close. We spent all day, every day together. And so when she passed away, it was kind of all of a sudden. She went into the hospital on a Sunday because her stomach wasn't feeling well, and she passed away the next Sunday. So we literally had no idea. She had had breast cancer before, but we thought that it was gone, or we knew that it was gone. We didn't know that it had come back and it had spread everywhere. And so it was heartbreaking. And, you know, being 16, my sisters were younger, obviously, and it was really, really tough. I gained probably 150 pounds in the years leading after that. And, you know, a lot of emotional weight and, you know, just trying to deal with those emotions. My dad worked a lot, so he was gone a lot of the time except for the weekends. So it was my sisters and I. And so it's just, it's strange to drive through here, and I don't like to go back to sad places when I'm in a good place. And like Derek and I are really happy and we have a good life and things are just going well. And so it's really hard for me to kind of, it's hard to ignore it, I guess, when you're driving right past your childhood home and you think of all of those like really good memories. And you think of all the time that you took for granted because you didn't know that there would be a day so soon that you wouldn't have that person anymore. So I'm just so thankful for the family that I have, and I'm so thankful for Derek. And I'm so thankful that I now have the understanding of, like, you have to take advantage of every moment, and you have to just live every moment, even the bad ones, because it's the only life that you get. And there's so many people who don't have a life anymore that would be thrilled to have yours and to have another day to spend with their loved ones. So you just have to embrace every moment, the good and the bad, and embrace every moment with your loved ones. Tell them that you love them. Don't take it for granted. I know sometimes Derek and I goof around and I'm like, I just want to tell you that I love you one more time, even though I just told you 5 minutes ago, because literally a day just came that I could not tell my mother that I loved her anymore, and I couldn't hear her tell me. And I didn't have a chance to understand that that was coming. And so I guess I'm just saying all of this to say that I'm so thankful for you guys, and I'm so thankful for the life that I have, and I'm so thankful for the loved ones that I have, and I'm thankful that I get to tell people that I love them. And so I love you guys, and thank you for your support and always being there for us and everything that we have gone through, and just being such a steady rock for us. I'm going to finish driving and get to my dad's house because I've been going like 10 miles an hour for the past few minutes, and I'm going to have to start going faster, so I want to be safe. But I love you guys. I'm going to get to my dad's house and crash. It is 3:40 in the morning, so it's pretty late. But I love you guys. I have some fun videos planned with Emma this week that hopefully we'll have some time to get done. So be sure to keep an eye out for those, but we will see you guys again on Thursday. I love you. Bye.